I'm Karen Ahmed and welcome back to my channel. It's back to school and typically at this time of the year, everyone is super busy getting back into the flow of things. At this time, I usually prepare a lot of meals to send with my son that goes back to university. Typically, I prepare different dishes and send it with him, but this time I decided to do something a little bit differently. Using meal prep ideas, I'm going to prep a whole bunch of ingredients and then I'm going to individually pack everything for him in Ziploc bags to give him a full balanced meal in one bag. Putting things in Ziploc bags also makes it way easier for him to stack up in his very overcrowded freezer. Before I go any further with this recipe, do make sure you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell, that's YouTube's new bell icon. That will notify you every time I upload a new video. Now, let's get started. I'm first going to make a simple yet tasty marinade for my potatoes and broccoli. In a bowl, add 4 tablespoons of olive oil, together with a half teaspoon of fresh cracked pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of my favorite Dijon mustard. Mix this and add about 2 cups of halved mini potatoes to the bowl. You can also use regular potatoes and you can slice them or cut them in wedges. Add these to a sheet pan. I love cooking in sheet pans. It's quick to do, as well as I like to save energy by cooking everything at the same time. I'm going to throw about 2 cups of broccoli into the leftover marinade and I'm going to get that into the sheet pan as well. Since there's still room on my sheet pan, I'm going to add half a red and yellow pepper. I'm also going to add some asparagus. Be sure to snap off the woody stems. I'm going to add another batch of the same marinade for the chicken. 4 tablespoons of olive oil, a half teaspoon of fresh cracked pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and 1 teaspoon of paprika. I have about 12 drumsticks here. This is roughly 2 pounds. I'm going to dunk the chicken in the marinade. I took the skin off and I also made slits in the chicken so that the marinade can get in, but it's also going to help the chicken cook much faster. Add these to an oven-proof dish and let's get the veg and the chicken into a 350-degree oven. The chicken needs about 45 minutes and the veg should be done in about 25 minutes. While these are cooking, I'm going to work on the Hasselback chicken. Similar to Hasselback potatoes, I'm going to make tiny slits in the breast, being very careful not to cut all the way through. Season with salt, pepper, paprika, and ancho chili. I have some sliced onion here. I'm going to get these into the slits. I'm also going to add some red and yellow pepper, and I'm going to finish off with grated cheese. I'm going to do the same for the rest of the chicken breasts. Heat a pan and add some olive oil. I love using this pan as it's oven safe as well. I'm going to gently lift the chicken breasts and place them into the pan. This will get the bottom nice and caramelized before it goes into the oven. I'm going to fill the spaces with the rest of the onion slices, peppers, and I'm also going to throw in some mushrooms. If there's any grated cheese that fell off the breasts, get them back on at this point. You can also add a bit more seasoning if you like. Transfer this to an oven so it can cook for 30 minutes. Once everything is ready, it's time to assemble. I also prepared some brown rice and I sliced a baguette. I'm going to mark everything so my son knows that it's his. Trust me, he's 20 years old and he will still say, "Oh, I didn't know that was mine." Using smaller bags, I'm going to portion the rice and slices of baguette. I'm also going to portion out all of the veg. Finally, I'm going to add a chicken breast in each freezer bag. Add the rice, veggies, and seal. I'm also going to pack the rest of the chicken breasts. It's now time to get the drumsticks into the bag. I'm going to add about 3 drumsticks per bag together with bread and veggies, and it's good to go. I know using plastic bags is not very eco-friendly, but when you're sharing a freezer with 4 other students, you have to be very conscious of space. Once these are done, it's ready to be frozen and enjoyed by my son when he gets to the University of Waterloo.
Thank you so much for joining me in Cravings for Adventures. I hope you like these tips and tricks and ideas that you can also prepare for your university students. It makes it so much easier for them to just take a bag out of the freezer and enjoy a nice home-cooked meal. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and share my channel and my videos with your family and friends. And make sure you're following me on all of my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Until I see you next time, take care. Bye.